What they did was when they opened him up, there was a sliver of bone that had been chipped off that was wedged into his nerve.
It's the big one. It's what we've all been fearing. This kind of racing is going to happen.
A horrible crash on the back straightaway.
200 miles off plus. He's gonna fight.
Oh, man.
What's good, y'all? Welcome back to the Demouchets React, and we're back with another video. They got a lot of memory pictures right here going on, a lot of flashback pictures going on.
Yeah.
The day.
The rising sun shall surely set on days of triumph and tragedy alike.
This was in February. That was my birthday
The
month. That's all the
2001
prices
NASCAR season dawned like every other, under the Florida sun, where the sport's biggest race of the year was also its first, the Daytona 500.
She got that money in her hand. What you selling?
If Daytona was NASCAR's seat of power, one man sat at the
3.
head of the table, Dale Earnhardt.
Okay, so
Take
he's
him
a
to
popular.
Daytona and let him go on those big banks. He was just magical, the stuff he would do.
Dale had a knack for Daytona that nobody else had. The way he could maneuver, he knew what he wanted to do with a race car. He knew where he could put it.
People used to say he could see the air, and Dale would debate you with that. He said, I can't see it, but I can hear it and I can feel it. He had an open-face helmet for that reason.
To run Daytona and run Daytona really well, you have to have no fear. You just have to be willing
What is fear?
to keep your foot in the
What
gas,
is that?
and you really got to manhandle that
Ooh,
car. That's when Dale was at his best.
Earnhardt, Daytona. 2 words combined to tell a Shakespearean tragedy of sport. Earnhardt won every race there was to win at Daytona, but not the 500. Never the 500.
Never.
20 years under an unjust sun.
He was frustrated that his career would be measured by somehow there'd be an asterisk next to his career that he never won the Daytona 500, no matter how many championships or how many races he won.
At long last, Dale's day in the sun arrived.
Check your finger, buddy. Come on around here, buddy.
20 years of trying, 20 years of
Wow.
frustration. Dale Earnhardt.
He won it.
It took him 20 years.
But you did it. Never give up on your goals.
No matter how many successful pinpoint marks you have, bro, like, he said all the other wins was wins. I'm proud of myself, but this one I gotta get, and it took him 20 years to get it, bro.
Woo!
You think about moments, and I still can see all those people lining up down the pit lane.
That is
Everybody knew what it meant.
crazy.
To him,
Ooh,
and they
that's a
honored
long
him.
line.
Everyone knew that it took 20 years of hell. So when he
hell.
did triumph, it was a weight lifted.
It was like there was a 12-year-old
20
kid
years.
there.
I wonder how
That's what
many
it sounded like. He was
attempts it
just
took,
so
though,
happy and so
within them 20
relieved
years.
Right.
and able to just celebrate this great event that he had been talked about not winning for so long. It was a big deal.
That trophy right there, my name's on it now. They can't take it off. My
Yeah.
car's going in Daytona, USA. I don't care. I love it.
I love
I
him.
want it to be there. I took me a little spin in the grass so I get the good out of it.
He's all like
You
he
could
from
see
the
it in his
south.
face, you could see his demeanor. It meant everything to him that everyone said it was supposed to mean. From that moment on, he was right with the world, it seemed.
Dale told me in 2001 when we were sitting doing an interview, I'm the happiest I've ever been in my life. How do you feel about Dale Earnhardt?
A lot better.
I've known you
a lot
for
better
so long.
today than I did several years ago. Because of family, because of my life, because I think I'm a better person than I used to be. I got it all right now, Daryl. I got it all.
No, you really do.
I'm a lucky man. I have it all.
Called pretty nice, though. Called pretty sweet. True.
You would like to be crossing that line first?
And then spin around the infield.
Spin around the infield.
Then go to Victor Lane.
Then go
Yo,
to Victor Lane, which is where I'll be
what's his
doing the
name?
interviews.
He look familiar.
Yeah, what do you mean I'm big? Fuck
They did put his name up there.
I missed it.
Yeah.
2001 was the start of a new era in NASCAR. For new broadcast partner Fox Sports, Dale Earnhardt was the key to
Yo,
success.
NASCAR aired on TV like
Just as Dale's key to
stayed on
success
TV.
was Richard Childress, his car owner and closest friend.
We had a whole lot in common. We raced our way up. We worked our way up to what we got. Nothing was ever given to either one of us.
Say that.
We had a bond and a trust in each other
Say that.
that I think that most men do not have.
After several
those
injury-plagued
championships.
seasons, Dale was finally healthy and a favorite to win his record 8th season title.
What people don't remember is Dale raced for about a year with a broken neck. He had crashed at Atlanta early in the season, and it cracked a vertebrae in his neck. And because they said the surgery was risky, he didn't want to do it.
His right hand would go to sleep in the car, and I guess that was from pinching nerves, but he would drive with one hand and leave the other one over there on the bar.
What people didn't know is after he finished the race, we'd basically have to help him take his uniform off. I mean, he would unzip it, but we'd have to pull it off with his shoulders and get it down to that point.
Baby, look.
He did not get that surgery done until the season was over. And what they did was when they opened him up, there was a sliver of bone that had been chipped off that was wedged into his nerves. So he dealt with that for 8 months.
He told me once Dr. Branch fixed his neck, he said, "I'm a new man." In 2000, we came back. I think we finished second. The points only lost it by a few. And all we could talk about that winter between 2000 and 2001, I felt that we were as prepared to win the championship in 2001 as any year that we had ever been.
That Dale Earnhardt Jr. was ready to challenge Dale Sr. for the title was all according to plan. His son drove for Dale Earnhardt Incorporated, the team his father had built with a focus on the future.
Wow. Okay.
I don't think he did that just because he wanted to build something for Dale Earnhardt Jr. But I do think his belief in Dale Earnhardt Jr.'s talent had a lot to do with it.
He's led 209 laps, and the Intimidator's son is the dominator today.
I ain't seen you in a while. Hey, Superman. Good job, man.
And I remember Dale coming to me and he said, "I'm the envy of all the dads in the garage." And he just thought that was the coolest thing.
And Dale Jr. won his first Cup race in Texas. And part of my responsibilities was being in charge of Victory Lane. So, of course, I'm very excited. I have the Budweiser towel and the hat, and I'm ready to run up to the car. And this giant hand grabs me and essentially throws me to the ground. So on national television, there's this red blur and Big E going right past and getting in the car. Of course, that was cool.
And now here's the big man himself, Dale Sr.
The picture of him squeezing his neck at the All-Star race is a dear picture to me because he just really loved the fact that his boy could do the same things that he could do on the racetrack.
Oh, he's very proud.
EI was founded on family and friends, with 3 teams starting the Daytona 500. Dale Jr., Steve Park, and Michael Waltrip, a journeyman who'd never won a race in his 16-year career. Now, NASCAR's premier event would be his first race driving for his longtime friend.
Just coming to my mom's house to see Mom the day after my dad died. My phone rang and he said, "What are you doing?" I said, "I'm over here with Mom, just hanging out." He said, "I'll be there in 10 minutes. And he hadn't mentioned coming or anything, but he wanted to come and hold my mom's hand, and just say, you had a special husband, he raised these 2 boys, and these guys are a big part of my life. And so I think that meant the world to Mom, and I think it showed a lot of people in my world that he was a special person.
Maybe Earnhardt saw a friend who needed a helping hand. Or maybe he saw something in Waltrip that others did not.
It'd be like that.
Michael Waltrip. Got a pennant right up against the wall.
That's why you gotta be cautious of who you standing around. People will notice you.
I had started my engine 462 times and had never been able to win a race.
That is Michael
Wow.
Time was ticking. Time was running out for me to be able to get a top ride.
Yeah, I seen that happen right there.
When Dale put Michael in the Napa car, and everybody said, have you lost your mind? He's driven 400 some races and had never won a race. Why did you pick him?
Dale always knew in his heart that Michael could drive. And he always felt like he just needed an opportunity.
Yes.
Everybody needs
an
an
opportunity was at hand.
Can't be selfish.
Well wishes and good luck kisses lingering in the gasoline-scented air. Engines were ready to start NASCAR's most important day.
You're watching Fox Sports, home to the World Series.
The NFL contract and your very first game is the Super Bowl.
Hi everyone, Mike Joy. With the 1989 winner of this race, Darrell Waltrip, after 17 years of trying, and Larry McReynolds, who's been to victory lane in the 500 twice as a crew chief. Gentlemen,
I firmly believe with us going on the Fox network and with the amount of promotion we had done, that we were going to get a very broad audience. So that's why we spent so much time with the camera angles, why we spent so much time with the audio, so much time with the graphics, so that when the big audience was watching, they went, oh, I get it. It's not just a bunch of rednecks running around a track. This is really exciting. And I kept hearing in my head Bill France Jr. saying to me, you've got to stress this is a sport. And so we had to lay out this wonderful picture about why everyone had fallen in love with the sport, and why they'd fallen in love with the sport were these daring young men who were going to risk everything for glory.
That's a very great point, man. Because like I said earlier, I watched NASCAR coming up, and all I would see is cars just going in a circle. And I'm like, wow, I could do that in my bedroom. Boom, 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 boom. You know what I'm saying? As a kid, so you don't really think much about it until someone, like he just said, you have to stress to the people that this is literally a sport.
These people are training for this. These people are investing for this. Like, so much go into it that we're still learning about.
Right.
You know?
So, and I'm watching Dale. So, and I'm seeing that these cars literally go around. They all look like they go the same speed. Yeah. Like, in what way can a car just vroom, 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 do all the other cars to make it highly more interesting? You really got to,
and being safe.
So I like the fact that he said, all these angles.
Yeah.
You gotta look at all these angles so you can really get the picture, so to see how these cars are doing what they're doing. You know what I'm saying? That's pretty dope. I like that.
Rolling thunder rose to life as NASCAR machines rolled off the starting grid. The day's events had been put into motion.
Dale Earnhardt is the most prolific restrictor plate driver in NASCAR history. 11 wins and only 52 plate starts. Today chasing his 35th total victory here in Daytona.
The plan was simple. He said, me and you and Dale Jr. are going to work together and win this race. Thought sounds great, but it doesn't sound very realistic. There's 40 other cars that are going to try to be messing that whole plan up.
Right. At Daytona, you can plan who you want to run with and who you want to draft with, and then they wave the flag.
Everybody else is driving with them. I want to be that.
I'm about to say, that look exciting, just that part. I've been screaming.
When the race started, my car wasn't exactly right. It was loose, and so I needed to work on it.
Look at Mikey. He's got a handful. That's what we call a handful. When you get the wheel pulled way around there like that, he's got a handful of steering wheel.
I can't help but notice the front of the roof here on Earnhardt's car. It's like it's buffeting. It's because Rusty Wallace, the car in front of him, with that roof flap across the roof, or that roof fan, it's putting dirty air, and it's making the air on Earnhardt's car mad. It don't know what to do.
Look what I said. Technique.
Earnhardt down the inside.
I never knew that.
Under Marlin, 3 wide through the trioval, and he almost took the nose off Marlin's car coming back up.
I believe Schrader led that lap.
He did.
Good man, Schrader.
The first 150, 70 laps, basically, I saw them, but we really there's too many cars. We never could really get together and team up.
Look at Earnhardt.
Right down to the apron to take the lead.
So when you run in pairs, you can literally block a car off, so your partner can just like zoom in. Okay, and then he can do the same for you.
But at like 200 miles per hour.
That's
fast.
I
kind of exciting
in the middle of the pack for longer than I wanted to. Then the crew made some adjustments and made my car right. I could drive the heck out of it.
15. With 3, look right there,
Give me a a chance to talk about you.
There's one time during the course of the race that all four of us were running 1, 2, 3, 4. Me, Dale Jr., Steve Park, and Dale.
Pretty impressive. All three of them DEI cars up there in the lead.
I've been in so many things in the last 25 laps. I wasn't thinking until the last couple laps and see what happens. You just try to position yourself up there where you're in that group and try to be able to make something happen, or if something happens, you can capitalize on it.
It's the big one. It's what we've all been fearing. This kind of racing is going to happen.
A horrible crash on the back straightaway.
200 miles off plus. He's gonna fight.
Oh, man.
Yo, them impacts don't just look like how they look. Like they really be, like, it's hard.
You know, it just seemed like this.
It's hard to watch.
The lid was about to bubble off of this pot here, and it just seemed like with that event, we thought maybe eliminated enough cars to make it come down to where we knew who we needed to race and how we were going to be able to accomplish.
And how do they even finish a race?
At some point, it's like we're gonna need one of these cars to knock some of these other cars out the race.
A lot of good cars got taken out in that big crash. And so when the cars are stopped on the racetrack over on the back straightaway, not only are we catching our breath, but so are those guys. And at the same time, they're strategizing.
We pulled to a stop on the front straightaway, and I'll be darned. I looked in my mirror, and I was leading the race. Dale and Dale Jr. were right behind me. Woo. And I thought about his plan, you know. I know he's a great race car driver and a champion, but this is crazy what he called out.
Junior was sort of philosophic. It was kind of strange because he got on the radio and told the crew, he says, no matter what else happens, he says, let's be thankful, because he said, we've had a great week, we've had a great race, and we're so lucky that we missed that crash.
I remember him coming on there, and I can't remember if it's before or as soon as the wreck happened or during the red flag, but he said, Richard, if they don't do something to these cars, it's going to end up killing somebody. That kind of always sticks. That's one of the things I can remember, and I don't remember at what point he said that, but it was after Tony's wreck.
Okay, so listen, this really opened my eyes on the NASCAR industry, on how they really move and really get, you know, cars to win. Like, I'm watching these cars gang up on other cars, strategize on how we're going to get through. You block him off, let your man through, and I'm going to catch up. Like, all that stuff is unique, and I think the whole sport by itself is unique. You got to have a real unique style and understanding about it.
Yes, learning about who Dale was is really interesting.
No doubt.
You can see how passionate, how dedicated, committed. Like, this man was driving for 8 months with a broken neck.
Yeah. Like that's a pinched nerve that can really shut your whole body off.
Yeah, and I think it also says a lot how he chose a man who wasn't winning any of the games or races or whatever it's called to be on his team.
That is jaw dropping.
All somebody needs is opportunity. That's
very jaw dropping.
Yeah.
Because he saw something in him that he didn't see in himself. Imagine playing a sport and you lost multiple times. Right. At what point of yourself you say, dang, you know what?
I'm gonna quit.
I'm gonna give up on all of this. I'm gonna just quit.
Yeah.
And then one of the top tier players in the industry come down to you and say, you know, hey, listen, I know what you got going on, but I also see how you move around these tracks, and I like what you got going on. So listen, come on this side, and follow the strategy. And he followed the strategy, and during a very, very difficult moment, he was able to realize that he was in a great position.
Right.
The 2001 Daytona 500 had already revealed the brutal nature of the day's close-quarter bumper-to-bumper banging and bumping. In the final laps, Dale Earnhardt would battle not for victory, but to protect his team.
See? They do that type of stuff. I never knew it was that on that level. Like,
there's one point during the race after the red flag where I felt like he let me in line. And I remember thinking, that's never happened before. I know he's never let me in line. I don't think he's ever let anyone in line.
You gotta have nerves of steel, folks, to see what these guys saw just now. These cars all flipping and flying through the air and hop right back out there just like it never happened.
You could have seen when he just hopped over.
My car was handling perfectly. Dale Jr. was pretty safe as well. because he had Dale behind him, and Dale was just pushing Dale Jr. and me. So us two had it made, basically, and Dale was in a mess.
Earnhardt. Sterling got into Earnhardt.
Nah, because Dale doing, man, see, I never looked at it from this, like, this is different. Look how he really slowing these cars down. They can flip them if they want to.
Right.
Do anything but drive offensively. But in the closing laps of that 500, we saw him on defense. You know he wanted to win another 500.
Yes, baby.
But I think he was going to be perfectly content running third that day.
This is when we're going to find out. We're coming around for the white flag.
This is the final lap, white flag?
If this motor doesn't blow up and the tires don't blow out, I'm going to go down there and make 2 lefts, and I'm going to come back and win the Daytona 500.
Make that back straightaway wide, buddy. Get all over the place. Come on, man. Come on now. Watch your mirror. Watch it. He's going to make a run inside.
I kept trying to tell Dale Jr., just stay on Michael. And Sterling started coming, 36 started coming, and all of a sudden there was a lot of activity around Dale for third place.
Atta boy. 3 wide behind them. You got him, Mikey. You got him, man. You got him. Come on, man.
Last lap at Daytona. Everybody's arguing over space, trying to get your nose in there. If you get your nose in there, maybe you can make the rest of it fit. All of a sudden, I saw his car cut left, and that's it. This can't be good.
Come on, get him in the 4. Get him in the 3 car now. Big trouble. Big right behind him. Beat him back. Come on. To the flag. Come on, Mikey. You got it.
All right, Dale Jr., you got to work with him now. Oh, he got it, yeah.
I'm telling you. Oh, it looked like he was gonna cry.
Michael Walsh win.
Yo, Dale, does Dale get in that wreck?
I believe so. I believe the son and Michael won it. It's like somebody won.
The best ride in racing, man.
Okay, that sounded bad.
Wait a
But somebody was in there.
Daryl?
Who is that? Because he's crying over this.
Yeah, he feeling it.
It had to be the Michael. Okay.
Must be. Yeah. His first time winning, so I guess he was rooting for Mike.
Oh, wait. Ooh.
Our car came to a rest. I'm thinking, wow. I said, I'm going to go over, just shoot the bull Dale. Mikey and Junior run 1-2.
1 and 2.
He got crashed protecting third on the last lap, so he's not going to be in the best mood, but he's not going to be that friggin' mad.
Yeah, because they won.
So when I went up to the car and took the window net down, I knew he was in trouble. I mean, I knew right away he was in trouble, and I signaled for the emergency crews to get there like quicker. And they were there quick, but just quicker yet. And I just knew he was in trouble.
I remember when I seen the wreck happen, I just jumped down off the toolbox, yanked my headset off because I knew we had a good shot at winning, and put my headset back on and hollered at Dale. I said, Dale, you all right? You all right? Dale 2 or 3 times. He never did answer me. So I turned over to Mike Skinner's channel and I said, Mike, stop over there. They'd done took the checker by that time and was headed down the backstretch. I said, stop there and make sure Dale's okay. Make sure it just didn't undo his helmet and got out. Let me know if he's out of the car or whatever. Skinner come on there. He said, you better go to the infield care center. He said, boy, he doesn't look good.
We just kept waiting. Come on, climb out. Come on, help him out of the car. Come on, get him out of the car. He's got to go to victory lane. You got to get him out.
Junior got out, and again, I don't know quite his thoughts at that point, but his thought was, we're going to go to the medical center, the care center in the infield, and see Dad.
this is emotional. This is very
Junior
sad.
went in, and he went through and just caught Kenny Schrader's eye just for a split second. And he said it was really then that he knew that something was seriously wrong.
I go to the bus. I get Teresa, Jimbo, the bus driver's with us. And that's when they just got the new infill care center. And we went into there, not really thinking, anything. We get there and they're taking him straight to the hospital. So now we're getting antsy. Okay, something's up.
Richard came to the infield care center, and you're sitting in there, and you got the little curtains and stuff, and Richard those curtains. What's the deal? I probably turned white, and he said, "How is he?" I said, "I ain't good." And he said, "You mean like we're gonna be out for a while?" I said, "Oh no, buddy. It's we got bigger problems."
Kenny wasn't himself. He was just as pale as he could be, and he said, took a few deep breaths, and he said, "Look, I'm not a doctor." They had released him from the care center. He said, "I'm telling you, it don't look good. It don't look good." And at that point, my heart just fell. And
of course.
So Judy and I got in a car and headed to the hospital.
We get in a car and get a police escort to the hospital.
They all went through it though.
Yeah.
Back roads around the turns.
I said a lot of prayers on the way to the hospital. That's all I can say.
Yeah, that's a hard story to put out. Like at that point,
while we're dealing with that, somebody's won the race and he's going to victory lane.
The son?
no,
Michael.
Michael has won because this was about Michael.
Okay.
Started celebrating what I thought was the greatest day ever in
Boy.
the history of NASCAR, and especially in my history. I mean, it was perfect. Everything went just like Dale said it would, and I couldn't wait to see him.
Ooh, that made me want to cry. Like, this man put you in position to win, and this is this man's last race ever.
Hey, I got no comment on that.
Like,
bro.
how do you?
I don't like
celebrate, but also mourn. Catch us on part 4, y'all.